Hey guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is our Forex update. So let's get straight over to those charts. Lots of action in the currency markets at the moment. So here's our Euro US dollar. As you guys know, it was my favourite potential short trade. Obviously I was bearish on this, but you can see clearly wrong. But you guys will know the short trades I took still did okay, and then the potential long trades I should have taken would have been good as well. So I haven't lost any money on it, so it's all good. But what I will say is my bearish thesis on this was just based on just a worsening economy. Because how it works in the Eurozone, they're obviously a group of countries that have to decide all together on basically whether they're going to print more money, and America doesn't have to do that. So what was happening was the euro was holding up because the euro was potentially going to weaken if things turned down, because the Eurozone hadn't really been agreeing on printing money basically, but obviously I was under the assumption that we would have a bit of a downturn, and because that was wrong, that's obviously meant that my view on this was wrong. So there we go. But anyway, we've got a 9 candle printing here. It's obviously early days in this candle, 11, so basically halfway through. So yeah, so we'll probably put the line here for the time being. But yeah, so basically this is a sell level at the moment, obviously based on where the low of the 9 candle is, but this can quite clearly change. So this is a potential sell entry. Oops, wrong one. And what I would only really do is target the sorry, I know what I've done here. I've changed this to wait, let me just click on it, undo that. There we go. So yeah, we're going to really target the 21 because we're looking strong at the moment. So we'll put that there and we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, like I said, very strong chart there. 4 hour at 9, you can see was a great trade here. Not obviously to the short side, but to basically if we don't break below, then buy back again at the break above, which we had on a couple of occasions here, and obviously the price has kept moving up. So that's how you trade these. You sell when we break below, and then if we carry on the trend and break above that 9, then you quite clearly just jump back on the trend. So yeah, Euro US dollar, just waiting to see the reaction to the daily 9. Today is the day that we have lots of daily 9s with euro pairs. With dollar pairs. If we maybe going to get a bit of a retrace over the next week, maybe we're just going to blast through like we have done, but we'll have to see. Cable again looking strong. So we had this we had basically we were predicting the move up if we broke above this line, and I mean clearly we've got it. We had a potential sell if we break below here based on the 4 hour, but clearly we didn't get it. But obviously if we broke back above the 9, should have been the buy level, and we did get that. We had basically what was a 9 here on the 4 hour on cable, and it did basically trigger a bit of a sell-off, not much, and obviously now we're back over it. So again, it was a case of buy back over. And let's have a look, see 12 and daily, see if we've got anything going on here with cable. Yeah, not so much on the 12 hour. Daily, yep, daily 9. This is what we were expecting. We're getting a daily 9 on a lot of dollar pairings. So yeah, quite a nice historical confluence as well with this one. We'll just move it down a little bit, and we'll get rid of the arrow off it, even though it's not that important, but they do just bug me a little. But yeah, so, and then if we get that breakdown off this daily 9, where would we target? I mean, in all fairness, in all reality, I'd probably target either the moving average cluster or just sort of the bottom of the support zone. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt and only target the moving average cluster, which will probably come in about there at that forward point in time. Yeah, so potential trade there. I'll just move this along just a little bit there. But yeah, again, lots of now this is what we're waiting for, these 9s to come in, and then we're going to wait till Monday to see how we then trade above or below and see what happens next week. So no need to rush into any trades, but we're getting our setups now, our good setups put in. And then wherever this 9 closed, clearly above it, will be just blue skies to buy. So yeah, there will be some setups. As to whether they'll be good and work or not, we'll have to remain to be seen. But these are the sorts of trades that you keep taking these trades. Overall, well, that's how I make money. This is how I make a living. So yeah, so again, another one here. This is old candle again. Candle's not closed, but I'm drawing it on at the moment. And yeah, I mean the target, the 200 day, I guess makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Always a good target. And then yeah, and then if we do break that 200 day, then onwards and upwards. But we'll just see what happens. So yeah, potentially break the 200. Then yeah, guessing to the top of the sort of horizontal level we've got going on there. These we'll delete that because if we didn't get the trade off it, this would have been based off of 4 minute. 4 minute? Who? What sort of crackheads trade on 4 minute candles? Yeah, based off this 9 here. Well, obviously we didn't get it, so we'll delete that one. And then obviously we did get that trade. That trade did activate, so we'll leave that one on. So it's not like I'm not deleting trades that don't work out. I'm deleting trades that just don't happen because we don't hit the trigger. So like if we start carry on coming off here and come down, I'll delete this one because the trade didn't happen, so it's no longer needs to clutter up my chart. But yeah, again, so daily 9. So daily 9 on the dollar index. Also, right, euro sterling. Yeah, euro sterling. This is based on a 4 hour. Loosely based off of 4 hour. So yeah, I mean it's still a quite simple chart here. Break above the top of there, I think we'll go up. Break below this line, I think we'll go down. We did have a break below, going back up again. So again, we're just waiting to see whether we break below again. I'll extend this, extend and pretend, extend, and we'll also make this a bit thinner just to clean the chart up a little bit. That one looks like it's not as thin, but hey, maybe just one because it's a bit wonky. There we go. Yes, we've got that in here. I'm not sure what this trade potential was. I'm guessing this was we were on a 4 hour 9 down there, broke above it. So we'll have a look, see if that was the case. Yeah, so we had that 9 here, 4 hour 9, and then we broke above, and that was the buy. So we will delete that now. That trade basically has happened. Yeah, so we're still just in this little zone here, guys. We broke below, got back in, and now yeah. So yeah, you see how there was a great 9 up there and nearly a 9 down here. We got to an 8. So yeah, we'll yeah. This is difficult to read. It's sort of like a broadening pattern, a trumpet formation. But yeah, I think these are the levels really that we got to look at in that. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. So yeah, so we got the break and the move up there. This, I'm guessing there was a 4 hour 9, which we didn't. I'm guessing it's going to be, yeah, this is the 4 hour 9 candle. We didn't break below it, so we didn't get the trade down. The top of it's here though. So what I will say is if we trade above this, is this working? If we trade above this level here, close a candle. Obviously I see we traded already above it. Again, I said if you're going to take these, once you wick above, you want to have tight stops, and then obviously then you can go in more with a more committed position with wider stops when you have an actual 4 hour close. So let's just pop that along a bit here. There we go. That's what we're looking at here. Right. So let's just have a quick look at the daily here. This is a dollar. No, it's not a dollar pair. It's Australian dollar. It's a different dollar, guys. It's not the same dollar. Right. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. It's just dollars everywhere. So yeah, we've got this channel based on the 4 hour. Looks like we're still playing around with that channel. Yeah, broken below. It's based off this 4 hour 9 candle here. Yeah, quite a bit of craziness. Break below, back above. Yeah, we're getting a bit of volatility around here. This is a bit difficult to trade this pair. But yeah. Potentially targeting the 200. I mean, we blow it again, but you can see it's been difficult based on this. We broke above it, a nice move up, broke below it, nice move down, broke above it, and then back. Well, that's a bit of a crazy candle. What I will say though is, again, We did have that close, so that would have been a bad trade. We had this close and it wouldn't have been a great trade. But if you are just trading the actual breakout of the level with tight stops, tight profits, then you can definitely be scalping some good moves in this market. US dollar, Japanese yen. Nothing here on the 4 hour, surprisingly. We're going to be having something on the daily, because we're having something, aren't we, on the daily, nearly on everything, but not this one at the moment. Nearly got a 12 hour 9. Not really much on the daily. Obviously, if the dollar does start to strengthen, then that will clearly, sorry, they just start to strengthen. Oh yeah, actually, Japanese yen is going up even stronger than the, sorry, it's going up even more than the dollar's going down. Sorry, going down even more than the dollar's going down. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Japanese yen though is a risk currency. It's a carry currency. It has positive carry, so people basically borrow in yen and then pile into risk assets. So if you're borrowing in yen, you're selling yen, and you're buying whatever your currency, whatever you're buying it. So this is the same as the dollar weakening. This will weaken because the dollar's weakening because risk is going on, and this is a risk on asset, Japanese yen. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So we've got this nice 9 trade, potential 9 here. Let's just have a look at the 4 hours and see what else we've got going on. Yeah, some pretty important horizontal level here. Let's look at the 12 hour. Not much there. Yeah, so based on this daily 9 candle, and we looked into say breaking above there, we get back in the buy. I'd probably rather say get back above these highs there. But the downside is clearly defined. Obviously, this candle is in progress. So yeah, we'll just make this a bit thinner. Yeah, kind of looking. It's difficult. I mean, it's not difficult to read. Basically, a break below here. We'll target a move down to about here. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I would say I would use the top of the 8 candle, break above there, potential move higher, quite a bit higher, and we'll just thinning that out a bit. So that's what we're looking at with that. Yeah, good move up. I mean, yeah, break above there. I'd expect a bit of a continuation of the overall trend that we've got going on. Euro, Japanese yen. Japanese yen again, risk asset, same as the dollar. This is why euro is going up massively against it, because the Japanese yen is weakening even more than the dollar is weakening. So yeah, but we'll put the sell trade in here. This is a pretty parabolic move. This isn't necessarily the move that you want to be trying to short, I will say. But that is the potential trade. Obviously, parabolas do come to an end eventually. But yeah, at the moment, again, obviously the candle's still open, looking like a reversal candle, 12 hour 9 as well. Nice reverse on the 4 hour. I mean, yeah, this could be a good trade. We didn't get this one here, so we are going to delete this because it's cluttering our chart. But yeah, maybe this is the sell entry. Maybe here, maybe around this level would make sense. Well, it wouldn't make sense. It's nothing, not about anything making sense. And then I feel like I misrepresented what I was trying to say there. But yeah, if it does happen, it would be perfectly normal for that to happen. So yeah, but yeah, like I said though, it's not always the greatest thing trying to sell these. I mean, you can always wait for the sell, maybe move down, maybe come back up, and then take the next sell. But hey, it's up to you guys how you manage your risk. So yeah, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Daily, nothing on the daily other than this 9 that we said break below. We got a sell. We'll just make this a bit. I'll leave that thicker because this is the more important trade. I'm guessing we had a 4 hour attempted sell entry. Yeah, this one here. Look, and again we didn't break below it, so it's all gravy there. Nothing. So we'll delete this one because this is no longer relevant, and we are waiting for the next 4 hour 9. Or waiting for a few more days for a day. There's got to be something on this 12. Yeah, there was a 12 hour 9, but I mean we're well and beyond that, so I won't bother putting the sell line in for that. We'll just wait to see what happens going forwards. Right, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, so here's a 9, break above it, upwards, break below it, down. We've already got this on. I'm guessing the daily we're gonna maybe have one. No, not yet on the daily. So yeah, same trade as we had on before. Just move that down that way a bit. And we'll make that a bit skinnier, and we'll make you a bit skinnier too. If only it was that easy, eh? This lockdown and no gym, just click of a button, skinny again. Right, US dollar, Canadian dollar. So here is the daily 9 we've got coming in. We obviously had another 9 on another time frame that we were trying to time an entry that we didn't get. It wasn't that one, and it was obviously this one. Yep, it was that 9 there. So that 409 is clearly invalid now. So we will put ourselves on a new one, a new entry. So it's all it is. It's just a little bit further along. I mean, it's difficult. Again, this candle isn't closed. I'm putting it here at the moment. Just be aware the candle's not closed. We'll make this thinner. We'll get our arrow. I mean, where to target? Let me just zoom out. Where to target? Yeah. To be honest, I'll target the underside of that support, and that may, well, yeah, not really moving average plays because they're going to move down a bit, but I'll be looking around there. So potential buy, yeah. I mean, again, all we're looking at is potential retraces in the dollar. Basically, what it's basically all the trades at the moment. We're only on an 8 here on the dollar Swiss franc. So I'll just wait for a 9 here. We had this sell, broke below, came back above, broke above there, then come back up. Was it based on a 12-hour or 4-hour? It was based on a 4-hour. A lot of our trades are based on 4 hours because we just get more 4-hour candles. Oh, I thought it was. Don't know what it was based on then. Let's have a look. Daily. Interesting. And no 9 there. Don't even ask, guys. Don't even ask what I base this on. Not even really sure. Anyway, so we'll just leave that as that. The lines look pretty okay based on horizontals. I don't think I'd started drawing lines based on horizontals there, but hey. Right, US dollar, Brazilian real. Yeah, so we've got that potential buy. This is clearly off a daily. Oh, famous last words there. Clearly off a daily. Clearly it wasn't off a daily. I get confused when I obviously draw these candles on early and then don't line up to where they should do, and then was that even an entry? But we're getting a daily 9 coming in soon. No, we're not. So we're getting a 12-hour 9 coming in soon. So I'll be looking to set some levels based off that 12-hour 9 for a potential entry. And yeah, obviously looks like we're based off this 12-hour. We've got a daily, no, not a daily, to get a 4-hour. Yeah, but it was the opposite. It was basically a sell on the 4-hour, which was a good sell, and that was a great buy there. Good trades. Good. This is why I like the 4-hour. You just get more trades. Look, great buy there, great sell there. So traded below this 9, great sell again. Get you back in the trade. Trade below that 9, get back in the, still stay in the short trade. I mean, that's how I trade. Let's have a look what we've got going on here. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty important horizontal level there. Break above that, I believe, will get a bit of movement upwards. It's based off this daily 9 here. We did have a break below of this level, which got us straight down there. I'm guessing this was on a 4-hour. Yeah, it was this 9 here. Break above it up, break below it down. We got the move down. Nothing else on the 4-hour. So there we go. So yeah, I guess, to be honest, Forex wise, is a case for me of we got to wait to see how these 9s print. These daily 9s we've got popping up all over the place, and then we have to wait to see how we then trade on Monday, and then look to take entries early next week. So right, thanks for listening, guys. Remember, not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys soon.